Let's look now beyond our borders. The conflict-prone Horn of Africa might be headed for yet another war. At the heart of recent tensions is the trade deal signed by Ethiopia and Somaliland, a breakaway region of Somalia. Somali nationals in South Africa marched to Pretoria, saying the deal is a violation of international law. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba reports.
Tensions between the Horn of Africa neighbors, Ethiopia and Somalia, are worsening. Addis Ababa and Mogadishu have a long history of fighting one another. Ethiopia's thirst to have access to the Indian Ocean and Somaliland's desperation to be recognized as a foreign state has led to the two signing what's been called an unholy trade deal.
Somalia is saying, irrespective of our political problems, that's happening internally or externally, we are a recognized state, we are independent state, and Ethiopia there should respect our sovereignty and in territorial integrity.
Somali nationals living in South Africa have added their voice on the matter, calling it a trigger for an unnecessary civil war.
If we default that border agreed lines, it will create a violence throughout the East African nations. That's why we are appealing into East African countries to come together and unite and tell Ethiopia in front and the face, sovereignty of one country is sovereignty of all. Violation of one country's sovereignty is a violation of all. That will have a destabilizing impact for the whole region.
Should the Memorandum of Understanding come into effect, women and children will be impacted the most.
Ethiopia, they have to respect about the African rules. They must respect it. If they start about the interfere for our borders and our country, they're going to cause the fight. If they cause the fight, it's going to be about the civil wars and the problems. And you see the children and women, there is not good about that, you know. And the people, they're going to die.
The Memorandum of Understanding terms and conditions are what angered the Federal Republic of Somalia. The deal will see Somaliland opening its sea water to Ethiopia through a lease of 50 years. Additionally, Ethiopia will also set up a navy base in Somaliland. Somalia says Ethiopia is indirectly on a quest to annex its territory. The Somali nationals residing here in South Africa are saying that they will not allow Ethiopia to invade and annex indirectly their sovereign land. They're also calling on the African Union and the United Nations to stop Ethiopia from invading land. However, Somaliland and Ethiopia are forging ahead with this agreement. Only time will tell whether the agreement can actually lead to a full-blown war in the Horn of Africa. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziniko Mhlaba in Pretoria.